Yes, very good morning. This morning we are looking at Euro USD. We are having the London session right over here, and from here we can have the main price levels that we have had. During the Asian, we had a price reversal up here. From down here, we had a price reversal, and that was evidenced by this break in market structure. Market returned back to the equilibrium, and prior to that we had seen that market had just taken out before we had this reversal. We saw that market had just taken out liquidity right over here, so that's where we had the reversal from. So from that point forward, the next drawn liquidity was this relative for highs. Price comes back the fair value gap, then takes out that liquidity, comes back to equilibrium. This was probably around equilibrium price point from right here up to here. This was just below equilibrium and almost close to the fair value gap. Then after that, the next drawn liquidity was definitely above the fair value gap that we have. Sorry, above, there's liquidity lying above here. Price draws there, does not reach for it well, then draws back. So we still have buy stops, sell stops rather, right above there. So what price has done so far? So in this price leg movement up, the main levels we had were here, and then we have liquidity lying below here, then we have the fair value gap. So we have seen from here, price has shown a willingness to move down. We have had relative equal highs, liquidity being drawn on the upside. So price broke market structure here, and then returned to, there was an initial break here, although this one wouldn't be trusted, and then a return to the order block right here. Then there was another break in market structure here, and then return to this bullish breaker. Now price has been moving down. It created relative equal highs here, and then price now moved towards that fair value gap. So this was the initial fair value gap. The projection is that I would want price to, after it has shown willingness to jump off of this fair value gap, I would want willingness for the market to at least reach for this price point right here, right from this. My initial target was that fair value gap, and I would expect price to at least come to this place, or if it's stronger, it could actually first take out the liquidity on the sell side before it finally starts to run towards the upside. So that's my probable projection here. We'll watch out for what price has to do now. There was a willingness here, it bounced off of that other fair value gap, and price has rallied down, showed rejection of that. There was 2 price points here where we have liquidity lying this price point level right here, and then there is this one right here. So either, if I would expect it to try and come towards this fair value gap, if it has the strength, it would probably move down much lower than that. Okay. Okay, so this is also a probable uh, fair value gap to consider because there is a break right here. So I would want price to hold at least. If there is a willingness to move to the downside, I would want it to at least hold as much. I would expect it to hold if there is a willingness to move to the downside. So that's what we're expecting price to do. Takes out that low, so we have liquidity being taken out. We'll hope for it to draw down more. So now, if we expect price to go lower, would think this price level should be able to hold up in case price has an intention of going much lower still. hope for that fair value gap to hold up. Yeah, the expectation of price running down, but there's a possibility of it coming back here as well. Next to, yeah, but would still expect price to desire to move lower and take out the liquidity that lies beneath here. There is a reaction off of that. This is the 11 a.m. bell, which is literally 8 a.m. London time. There is a bit of reaction off of that. Price rallies lower to just about take out the liquidity down there. Yes. It reaches out for the fair value gap down here. This is good pricing. So we have had that. Would want for price to run back down and take off this now. From that point, we would now desire for price to take out this level, like we had seen. There is this price point which has liquidity beneath here, and then there we start scouting for probably a reversal towards the upside. This is a live trade, not trade. I'm observing the market, not pulling any buttons. Still intend to look for a reaction off of that to have price move a bit lower. We could potentially have a reversal there. We would want for this fair value gap to hold in case we are to hope for we are to think about prices rallying lower. Otherwise, we could have a potential move to the upside as well. fair value gap seems to be holding up quite a lot, so we'll try to monitor price towards the downside. Okay. Huh?
The things of earth stand next to him like a candle to the sun. Unfailing Father, what compares to his great love? Behold his holy Son, the Lion and the Lamb given to us. The Word became a man, that my soul should know its Savior. Forsaken for the sake of all mankind, salvation is in his blood. Jesus Messiah, the righteous died for love. It wasn't over, for he is the risen one. Then sings my soul, then sings my soul, how great your love is, how great your love is. Come on. Then sings my soul, then sings my soul, how great your love is, how great your love is. Then sings my soul. Behold, I have a friend, the Spirit breathing holy.
Okay, it moved out a bit, but that fair value gap quite held up. We still would wait for price to be below that point. That's where we look for it to be. So it's possible for price to want to reverse, but this could as well act as an inversion fair value gap and price value down. But at this point, from this point onwards, we have already taken out liquidity here, so there would be no surprise for price to want to start running up. But the ideal that I would want is for price to first of all take out this level down here before we have that run to the upside. Hasn't done so. So there is from this point onwards, like I said, there is a whole lot of feasibility for price to start running to the upside, and once we have, in case we had to have a reversal here, then we would be looking at their relative equal highs here. It can decide to take them out, but still there can actually be liquidity engineered around here before we have the run to the upside, because we have relative equal highs. It could take those out, then maybe return to this fair value gap before running lower. So there is still a chance of a bit of a retracement and then moving down. Or the alternative is that it could just continue running down. But the trade opportunity I would wish for is not up here, but it's down when the price is beneath of this. So a price manipulation around here would be ideal to hope give the opportunity for a trade. So I am going to just let us focus on the manipulation of price around here. There seems to be something occurring, so we'll probably focus on that for now. Allow me to take this off so we can look at that price. So we see price was rolling down. I'm not going to look at them as fair value gaps for now. probably they already served their function, but I think it's okay, we can still have them right there. There we have had some sellers coming in during the open of the 8 a.m. 8 o'clock open. We had stop losses above here, stop losses above here. We had a few buyers, their stop losses were taken. We have a few buyers here. The ones that were here, their stop losses have been taken out. Then we have others right here buying. So we have managed to take off some of these. The stop losses of some of the sellers have been taken out here. I will draw this down. So we have had some taken off. Now the liquidity we have at this point, the liquidity we have is the one lying above this price point here, and probably to this fair value gap. So there is the relative highs here, so there is liquidity above here, but there is this discretion of this fair value gap, and then there is this one as well. On the sell side, we have liquidity lying down here. There is not so much information that I could use right now, so I would really want to see how price engineers probably a double bottom here, or it could start its way for a reversal. But in case it's to look forward to coming and taking the price level beneath that, we would expect engineering of liquidity to continue occurring around this price point. There is liquidity, there is a low here, so liquidity lies beneath that as well. Market is reacting off of this fair value gap. It might reach for the next one above here, which will be the next in line for us to look out for. There is this one above here. Build this up and then continue the run forward before reversing. There is a break in market structure here, but basing on the precept that I hold for the market, I would prefer for the market to first rally to this point. We were expecting beneath. We had some liquidity right below here. I would want for price to rally down here before I start considering the option. It could reverse because there is a break in the market structure here. and then there is a fair value gap that has probably formed here. But I would want really for price to continue moving down before I commit myself uh, towards buying this market. I wouldn't care if I miss that out. That's okay. Here it's created sort of a fair value gap, then runs. Has taken off the orders above here. It's currently in the fair value gap. We took out the sell side, the buy side liquidity here, the stop losses of these people that started selling in 8 a.m. New York time. Sorry, London time. Price has shown a willingness to move to the upside against respect this fair value gap. So the premise that price level would now monitor it for the following sessions. So the premise now would change that I will just lighten this up a bit so we can look at the other price level now. We should be probably not as clear. So I just want to change this so that we can now start to focus on the buy side. So from this point, I would start. I think I would also change this as well as a fair value gap to something that has been used. My best on what price has done down here, it took out liquidity beneath here, and then we have had the liquidity on the buy side rests starting from above these equal highs here, and then running off of that. There is projection higher than that, but given the price has shown willingness to reverse here, there was it took out this low, then there was a break in market structure here. After it did that, it came back right into what would say would have been a fair value gap down here, and then after I did that, I should change this to something that looks no, we're using pink. So something that was a fair value gap, and from that case we will now start to seek prices towards the upside. Now we monitor this fair value gap, of course, but it probably has, this one has been taken out, so we can change it as well to this. So we'll start considering price moving to the upside now, and would think for it to, given that it has collected liquidity, we will see how it gains energy to take this out. But there is still a possibility of taking, there is liquidity, heavy liquidity down this side, so we consider how it moves, then see. So we are seeing price rallying up. This one was an inversion fair value gap here. We'll also change it a bit to something different there. So price has shown a willingness to rally up here. This would be, now this has been used up. This one here, in this case, would now be used as considerably a possible fair value gap run to the upside. But of course, this wouldn't be a good place to take a trade. hope the thinking would be that it will be able to take out the liquidity lying at least up to the point of just about 249. There's a possibility of this as well acting as an inversion fair value gap.
For about 30 seconds, begin to minister to the Lord. That's right, sing in the Spirit, sing in the Spirit, all over the room.
Get the full XM experience with our app, highly rated by thousands of traders. Claim a bonus to start trading. Highly competitive prices. Withdraw your trading profits instantly. Try copy trading or win great prizes with our competitions. It's all in the palm of your hand. Download the XM app today.
You ready? Are you ready for him? I wore a suit because I came here to do business with Jesus.
So this one acted as an inversion fair value gap. We have
And I think you did
had that taken off. So this is our but it has taken off this liquidity, at least the one we mentioned at around this price level 49. It went as far as 50. It could possibly run because we have taken out the liquidity of the open and then open. It would probably run off of that, but there is a possibility of it wanting to come and back down. There is liquidity still lying beneath here, but the chance would be there could be a retracement to the fair value gap and then a run up or upwards, complete reversal, given that liquidity here has been taken out. So we'll monitor this. I will not be surprised if price retraces back. It could do a retracement to the fair value gap or a complete reversal back to take out the liquidity that lies beneath.
To break every chain, break every chain. Hey, there is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. You want to break every chain.
If once it has taken this out, or if it hasn't, will depend. We'll monitor what it does here. But it's possible it could do a reversal altogether in this case. Would, much as it's not conclusive, I would not be surprised for a reversal to take out this low that led beneath here, but it can still retrace to the 50%, then continue to take out that. Which is probably the more likely to occur. So at this point, we have the liquidity lying above here, and then we also have liquidity lying beneath here. There are two certain scenarios. Either price has the tenacity to take out the liquidity above here, at which point we would expect it to continue running higher, or if it has to first take out this at the bottom here, where it can continue running down, or it could take this off and continue backwards. This might act as an inversion fair value gap. In this case, the price level we'll be monitoring is this one here, so potentially act as an inversion fair value gap, and this one didn't. This was the low of the new week opening up, which price has bounced off of. So we'll continue to move to monitor price later. For now, I think I'm going to end this broadcast so I can go to attend ward.